What's up, everybody? This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, your host of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast. And this week's sponsorship is from Newsly. Newsly is a all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and read them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time in ever of the internet, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. Browse articles from topic choose, start playing, start scrolling, and start listening. You can follow any topic as you specifically as you like, from sports, science to Bitcoin, even for the Kardashians. It will find you on the latest article and you read them to you out loud. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 50 countries. Our podcast, Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast, is on there as well. Yes, it is. Shout out to Newsly for that. I started using it as my default podcast app. Download and use Newsly for free from www.newsly.me or from the link in the description. Use the promo code Mr. Gentleman that I will also put in the description and receive 1 month free premium subscription. So you already know, y'all, download Newsly now. Check it out. Support them, y'all. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, your host of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast, and enjoy the show. You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 5. Yes, hello everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, 1/4 of the Premier Web Podcast, and your host of Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast. And welcome to another new episode of Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast. Hope all is well. And y'all already know, this episode is a personal episode, y'all. And y'all know we have not done this type of episode in a while, since the Valentine's Day episode, which received really well. So pretty much this episode, I'm going to get into my COVID journey. As many people probably remember, back in December, I was, tested positive for COVID. And I told myself that I am going to get to this episode, but I'm not going to hold you. I kind of pushed it back for a long time. But then I think it's that time we could get into this episode. We could get into my COVID journey and stuff like that. And also basically update my health overall. Yeah, so y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
My name is Lacey, and you are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, I will be giving y'all the Mr. Gentleman Facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, never focus on the past, move on to the future. And what I mean by that is, don't focus on the past, because the past is the past for a reason. Yes, it's always good to look back in the past to see where you come from. But I'm pretty sure you don't want to relive the past, because sometimes we have some bad memories that we don't want to go back to, but it's always a good reminder to know where you come from and always focus on the future, because the future can always change. But it's never a good time now than the present, because the present is now. So even the present could change your future, even in the present. So yeah, and that is today with the Gentleman Facts quote of the day. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this following episode may contain sensitive topics that is not suitable for my audience. So I just want to take the time to let you know that viewer discretion is advised. Thank you and enjoy this episode.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rolanda Pyle, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, it's time to talk about this COVID journey. And I ain't gonna hold you. I've been putting this episode to the side for a very long time because it's still unbelievable that I dealt with COVID. And it was a lot. And I know people probably wondering, yo, Ken, how you got COVID? You don't even go out like that, which is definitely facts. Well, how I ended up getting it was from a family member. That's all you need to know. But when did I start feeling the things? I believe I want to say Christmas weekend. And it was something that I noticed that had been happening, but I kind of ignored it. Like I woke up with a headache one time. And I thought, me getting a headache, I thought it was just me not getting sleep like that. Cause I wasn't getting sleep anyway. Cause y'all know I don't sleep like that. I be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Either I be playing my Switch, playing my next move, or just playing my next couple episodes, or doing something podcast related. So I when I got a headache that time, I didn't think nothing of it. So I pretty much ignored it. And then let's fast forward a little bit to December 26th. So I remember one day I woke up the next day and I noticed my throat was really bad. And And I didn't think nothing of it because, as y'all know, I learned the previous episode, I'm dealing with acid reflux, LPR, postnatal drip, allergies, and it usually affect my throat. So in my mind, I thought it was that. So I didn't think it was nothing serious related and stuff like that. And then I recorded an episode that was, if y'all remember, the New Year, by 2020, hello 2020, by 2021, hello 2022. I recorded that episode that same day, not thinking nothing of it, and I just recorded it, and and I didn't think nothing of it, and stuff like that. So on December 27th, I woke up again and I felt weird, and I didn't think nothing of it, but I did notice one thing though, because I got a health watch on, so like it show you your heartbeat, how much you sleep and stuff like that. And I noticed when I'm laying down, my heart rate was like 100 while laying down, and usually when I'm laying down, my resting heart rate is around like the 60s. So I noticed something was not right. And I was like, yo, what's going on? But I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think nothing of it. And I know something was not right, but I didn't think, I noted it again. So I woke up the next day, and this when things started getting really weird. I woke up the next day, and I got a headache. But the thing is, the headache is hurting really bad. I never felt this type of headache before. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? My heart rate is just through the roof. And I'm like, yo, something not right. Then turns out I family member, it tested positive. So when I found out that, I'm like, oh crap. So now I got to get myself tested now to see what happened. First I took an at-home test and it came back positive. So I'm like, oh snap. But of course we don't know how accurate that is. So I wanted to wait until we actually get to the actual test site. So I went to the test site on New Year's Eve, and when I took it and stuff like that, and when I went there, it came back positive. So now it turned out I actually got COVID. So, and I was like, oh wow. And for 2 years I've been ducking and dodging it, hoping that I would never catch this thing. And then sadly, it caught up to me. And yeah, I was just really shocked. So what was my symptoms? So my symptoms was, of course, my throat was messed up, headaches, which headache was my main symptom. Muscle aches, body pains. I could not sleep at all. I've had COVID dreams, which is where you have really weird dreams. Apparently that's a symptom too. And I'm trying to think is there anything else? It's in chest pains, which is weird because I was already having chest pain, but I had acid reflux and anxiety and stuff like that. So the thing about this was, I was dealing with COVID, but also I was dealing with everything else as well. Anxiety, I was dealing with the acid reflux and stuff like that. So it was hard to tell if I was really even dealing with COVID or if I was dealing with stuff that I was been already dealing with. So it was really hard to tell. But at the same time, I knew I kind of knew the difference. So yeah, but one thing I know I did not have fever. I did not have shortness of breath. And I did not have, what was something else? There were 3 things that I did not have. It was shortness of breath, fever, and something else that I didn't have. It was a crazy symptom. None of the pneumonia, stuff like that. Yeah, I was really nervous about that. I didn't want that. I know if I was to end up getting that, I would have to end up going to the hospital. So 15 days went past. A lot of symptoms went away, except for chest pain. And I was too nervous about that. I was like, oh, I hope I don't have to go to the hospital. I'm not going to go to the hospital. But the thing about it, even at the chest pain, I developed pain in my leg. And the thing was, I didn't know what it was. And so what I did was, I got a lot of tips of, working out, walking around, do not lay down, don't stay in one place. So that's all I've been doing. And since I couldn't go outside, I walk around the house and I get more walk around. I try to stay active for the whole day. And a lot of that worked. And it was not easy doing that. It was upsetting because I had a lot of guest scheduled. At the time, Rosie was supposed to come on the show, and definitely Unique was supposed to come on the show, and I had to push both of those shows back. I had to push a lot of shows back, and so instead, I had to put out bonus content to keep the show going, and stuff like that, so people could still listen to the show. And don't have to miss me that much, So if y'all heard my show, I wasn't really asked too much, but I was asked that. And a lot of stuff that I did record, I recorded ahead of time, so that way it looked like when I put out the episode back in January, after we had episode going on, I kind of recorded a lot of those things ahead of time. And also we had to put Premier Boy Podcast on hold as well. And the thing about it, Premier Boy Podcast was put the end in January. The season was put in January, but oddly enough, I wasn't the only one from Premier Podcast that got COVID. So that's the crazy thing about it. Half the team ended up getting it as well. So as a whole, we had to put the whole show on hold for a minute. So then I believe the week of the anniversary, everything was back. Cause I remember for Premier Boy, we had David Watts on the show, and then also that. Later we had the anniversary for with the Gentleman, 30th anniversary. And by then I was feeling a lot better from all the previous symptoms, but I still was dealing with the leg pain and stuff like that. And then I did my research on like why I be getting pain, and it turns out I had long COVID. I was dealing with symptoms even after the fact that after I got tested negative, I was still dealing with COVID symptoms. And it was not easy because every day I was dealing with leg pain. It would rotate to each part of my body. It would rotate to the chest, to the arms, stuff like that. It was very annoying. And dealing with body aches, it was very annoying. And honestly, what I did was took vitamins, worked out, stayed active, and I slept more. Cause I ended up sleep a lot more now. And and it was a lot, man. And honestly, the long COVID situation, it was around only until like March. So I was dealing with the chest, with the pains in my body all the way to March. And nobody knew about this, and nobody knew about this, even though I was tested negative. I was still dealing with pain. So if people wanted me to come out and stuff like that, I was like, nah, I'm still dealing with pains. And it was a lot, and a lot of people didn't. It was hard. When I was trying to explain it to people didn't get it, what I was dealing with, So it was a lot, and I just I wanted to really fully be 100% better to get back and do my thing, and and this journey was a lot, and I know I've been wanting to tell this episode for a minute. Hopefully, y'all kind of get a glimpse of how I've been feeling, but So let me give y'all an update now. How am I feeling now? I'm feeling a lot more better, actually. I don't feel the pains in my leg and my body no more. So I believe the long COVID symptom done, because it was done back in 90 days. It passed 90 days. So as y'all know, the fire, y'all noticed the day between when I found out the symptom of COVID until now. So I'm feeling a lot better. In terms of course, I'm still dealing with my stuff that I had before COVID, the acid reflux, LPR, and stuff like that. But I'm learning to get those things handled now. So I did learn to just get back in rotation on everything, and just feeling better. As right now, health is important. So the one tip to take care of yourself, y'all. Always take care of yourself the way to the last minute to take care of yourself. If you notice something going on with your body, take care of it. I know people also probably wonder, what is my status with the vaccine? I'm not going to answer that here. if y'all heard the premiere of the podcast, I pretty much made it clear what my status is, and I'm not gonna get too much about that because we don't talk about that on the show. But like I said, thank you for everybody who didn't knew about me dealing with COVID and was curious about the journey. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers and thinking about me, checking up on me. Shout out to everybody that was checking up on me that knew about it. And for those that never knew, hopefully this story helped you. Hopefully y'all got to understand what I was dealing with it. Once again, thank y'all for taking the time to hear my stories, y'all. It's always been a lot. Like I said, the final tip: if y'all notice something wrong, take care of yourself. Don't wait till the last minute to take care of yourself because health is very important, y'all. Just take care of yourself. Do all you can to be 100% better. Don't give up in the fight. Don't give up. And yeah, thank y'all. And I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spinoff Series Thursdays. And Spinoff Series Thursday is the new home for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spinoff Series. That brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the Old School Show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursday, A Conversation About Music Podcast, every first Thursday. The Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True. I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to this latest episode of Mr. Gentleman Like That podcast. Thank you for taking the time to hear me share my COVID journey. It means a lot. And y'all know I don't mind telling personal stories because it means a lot when y'all tell me that y'all inspired by the story that I tell. And I just want to say thank you for that. First thing first, I want to thank everybody that left a review recently on Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast. Thank you to Rosie, the Haitian mommy, who left a review recently. You know, she on the podcast. Mama, like she was on my show earlier this season. So shout out to her for leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Thank you to the host of Wild Night with Rocky. She got an amazing podcast show right now with the same name. She left a review, and when I saw the review, I was like, wow. So I just want to say thank you for leaving a review. It means a lot. Y'all don't understand, like when people leave positive review, it makes me want to keep going because it's telling me that I'm slowly doing something right. So just by hearing those kind of words, it means a lot. So I want to say thank y'all for leaving that review. And y'all could continue leaving the reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, and Good Pods. It just, means a lot. And for the bottom of my heart, for real, thank y'all for the reviews. Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all do not understand. Speaking of Good Pod, continue to support Good Pod. I made a platform for indie podcasters, and yeah, they continue to support Good Pods. Currently, we are through number 1 on documentary. So thank y'all for continue to listen to the Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast. We continue to be number 1. We are currently number 2 on society and culture. So continue to listen. Thank y'all, and let's get back to number 1. Also, right now for top 100 shows, we are currently in the top 10. We are number 10. Honestly, I'm shocked to even be on the top 10 because I'm not gonna hold you. Getting on that top 10 is very hard, especially when you have a lot of amazing podcasters on that list. Podcasters from Unfiltered, Drunk Theory, After My Life podcast, Doom Nation, Doom Generation, and many more. It's a lot of amazing podcasts on our list, and even to have my show, Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast, even on that top 10, means a lot. It's not that easy to get on that list, and especially as a podcaster from Brooklyn, scratch that, a black podcaster from Brooklyn, to even get the opportunity to be on that list, they had the opportunity for people to listen to my show. It means a lot. And I'm very humbled by this, and thank y'all for continue to support Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast, to even giving this show a chance, even having all the amazing guests to share their stories. Even me taking the chance to share y'all my story. I don't open up like that. Everybody know that. Everybody that know me personally, I do not open up at all. So to start that platform back in 2019 and open up to y'all, and y'all taking a chance to listen to it and to even be inspired by my stories, it means a lot. And it even inspires to give all my guests the chance when they share their stories and y'all listen to it. Y'all let me know that y'all inspired by the stuff that I put on the show. It means a lot. And of course, we have fun too. We have fun with the old school show and the conversation with music. And now the Internet Talk 2 that we're about to drop soon. I just want to say thank y'all, man. And this means a lot. And even continue to listen and support the show, man. I know I'll be pushing a lot. But I push the reason why I want people to hear the stories. And of course, and I want to win too. It'll be a personal win for me. So once again, thank y'all. And I as long as y'all want to see me win, I always want to see y'all win. But y'all gotta see me win at the same time. So once again, thank y'all for supporting Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast on Good Pod. And let's support it everywhere else too. Like, let me get on the charts of Apple Podcasts and get on the Spotify chart. Like, let's just support all over the world. So once again, thank y'all for supporting Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast. Man, it means a lot from the bottom of my heart. Y'all already know where I'm at every Sunday. Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast each and every Sunday at 12 a.m. We on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Good Pods, and many more. Mr. Gentleman Like the podcast presents the Old School Show with myself and the Star Rider Rod every 4th or 5th Sunday at 12 a.m. on Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast Network. Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast presents a conversation about music podcast. We return with new episodes in May. We are dropping 2 episodes in May, and of course, every first Sunday at 12 a.m. on Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast Network. And Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast presents Date Night Talk Pocket with myself and Ms. Vanna B. April 21st premiere, April 21st, and every second and third Thursday. Don't forget, y'all, we are moving to Thursdays as well. So we will have new episodes of Mr. Gentleman Like The Podcast going forward on Sundays and Thursdays. So remember that. And yeah, look forward to Date Night Talk with Vanna B. And we're going to have fun doing this show every second and third Thursdays, y'all. And of course, y'all can support the premiere with Pocket with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Rider Raleigh, along with the Chief Melly Mel. We are 2 more episodes left, so support every Wednesday at 12 a.m. And look out for more projects coming soon from me, more production that I'll be doing. Of course, you see the King Talk that I'm executive producer and coming real soon. A conversation with the Star Podcast where I'm executive producer in that podcast as well, coming real soon, and many more. You know, it means a lot. The website coming real soon. We having issues right now with the website. We launching this website. Don't worry, but we are coming real soon with the new launch of the website. And support the merch store, Mr. Gentleman store at TeePublic right now. New merch is out now, so look out for it. Check it out, support it. You know, so we had clothes, hoodies, kids' clothes, mugs, masks, pillows, and many more. So support Mr. Gentleman Like The Podcast. TeePublic, it would mean a lot, y'all. It would mean a lot. You should support. Our sponsorship for this episode is Newsly, y'all. Thank you, Newsly, for the opportunity for sponsor of Mr. Gentleman Like The Podcast. You know, it means a lot. Thank y'all for doing that. Don't forget, more stuff from Mr. Gentleman coming real soon. I can't announce it, but when it come out, y'all would know. And if y'all want to be a guest of Mr. Gentleman Like The Podcast, what about the main series, Date Night Talk, conversation about music, the Old School Show, y'all can email me, Ken, ypgent@gmail.com. Ken, ypgent@gmail.com. Send me a bio about yourself and everything that you do. And the subject, let me know what show you want to be a part of. And we can set that up. I got a lot of amazing guests coming real soon for the rest of the season. And for season 6, which we ain't going to announce yet. Of course, season 6 is later this year, but we ain't going to announce the date yet. Also, y'all could add me on social media, Ken _Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _ Mr. Mr. Gentleman, GENTLEMAN on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. So, yeah, and once again, thank y'all for tuning into this latest episode of Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast. Have a good day or night wherever you're listening to this episode.
Hi, this is Marsha, and you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.